Oh man. Oh, sorry. Oh man. Yep, wish I had that water. Anyway, my name is CulBlu, and sorry. Anyway, my name is CulBlu, and I'm bringing you guys Sunday Cup Series. This is one of the matches that I'm casting, and it seems like I'm following Team Magikarp, which is actually pretty scary. Like I didn't mean to do that, but that's totally what's been happening. And I need to go get me some water because that was bad. So I'm gonna let the bans and picks go for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna run downstairs as fast as I possibly can, get something to drink, and then come right back up. I'll be back in about 20 to 30 seconds.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
Gyrocopter.
Radiant team pick. Radiant team pick.
Alright, I hope I didn't miss anything too important, but I am back with stuff to drink, so hopefully that won't happen again, but that was pretty bad. That's to go on my list of the most awesome introductions I've ever done in my entire life. Better than Drain's introductions, if you guys remember who Drain was. Drain is freaking awesome. So, there's a Life Stealer Darkseer ban, relatively standard bans. Darkseer not so much as a oh, we must ban this person, but if you can ban him, you definitely... Or if you have something planned and Darkseer would just interrupt those, then you can go ahead and ban him, because Darkseer does have a strong presence in almost all stages of the game. Surge OP is all I have to say. I'm still trying to catch my breath now. There's a Batrider Tree and Protector ban. Tree and Protector gives the extremely annoying early game. Well, I didn't actually get water, I got juice, but close enough, right? It's all liquid. Like Team Liquid, haha. Alright, caught my breath. So Tree and Protector, he is banned out. He basically gives you that stupid early game presence, like I said before. That living armor is so OP. It's global, it blocks damage, and it heals you as well. Free regen. There's a Wisp pickup, and that's also Nick's Assassin pickup, so these guys can pretty much do anything they want. They have the Wisp, they can go for the CK Wisp, they can go for the Sven Wisp, they can go for the Ricky Wisp, which I actually did see them go for last time. On their last game before this one. And actually, let me go ahead and bring up the bracket, so you guys can see that. Actually, the brackets are up. Whoa.
Dire team ban.
Apparently, the brackets are up.
Radiant
and I don't know if you guys can see that. I doubt you guys can see it. You guys can't see none of that.
Dire team
Oh man, this is so weird. Anyway, I think I'm in the right spot. I don't know. It should just show up. There it is. So there's the brackets I was looking for. As you guys can see, I have all that stuff opened up right now. Those are all my tabs. Ignore those. Ignore those.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Sorry. Excuse me, I just had to finish my juice. Anyway. You guys see the brackets right there? This is the bracket that we're in, number 13, as you guys see right over there. With the, I don't think you guys see my cursor, so it doesn't matter. But it's over there. We're in Team 13, League of Respectable Gentlemen versus Team Magikarp. Team Magikarp, or League of Respectable Gentlemen, did win the last game with a Ricky Wisp, so then maybe they'll go for it now again, but we'll see. We shall see, said the blind man. So let's go ahead and look at what has been banned as well. They're trying to ban everything that messes well with Wisp. Tiny Wisp is actually probably the most powerful one in my personal opinion. CK Wisp is nice and powerful too, especially versus targets like heroes. But versus building, CK Wisp, or Tiny Wisp, is pretty darn powerful.
I speak for the trees.
Sven is powerful as well too.
Dire team pick.
So it very well could be that the League of Respectable Gentlemen are going to wait till the last pick to pick up their person to combine with Wisp, which like I said, probably going to be that Ricky, because they do run that. They do run that pretty effectively as well. They won their last game using it, so obviously they did something right. As far as the pickups that Team Magikarp have, they have a Garkarp, they have a Shadow Demon as well. They could potentially go for a Life Stealer. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Life Stealer's banned. Or a Lone Druid. But they decided to go for the Puck, who does really well mid versus anybody except for Nyx Assassin, in my personal opinion, because Nyx Assassin just makes sure she has no mana. And mana burn OP. Puck still has her ability to dodge things with her phase shift, but if she has no mana, she can't do anything else besides just phase shift and hope that people shoot away. Nature's Prophet really nice to help with that global strat, basically between Wisp and whoever she pairs up with, and Nature's Prophet and Nyx Assassin even. They can be anywhere on the map at one time that they want to be. If there was a lifesteal as well on the side of the Radiant, on the League of Respectable Gentlemen, then that would be extremely powerful because lifesteal can jump inside Nyx Assassin, Wisp can tether Nyx Assassin can pop his Vendetta, and they can go relocate somewhere else. Prophet TP's in, and that's 4 people instantly, 4 people on one spot, and quite ridiculous stuff. Or lifesteal can jump inside of Nature's Prophet. Woods can tether to whoever she wants to tether to. Nyx Assassin can go Vendetta in and walk, take the long way, and they can all just be there at once. And we got an OD. Oh my gosh, guys, we got an OD. I'm extremely happy. We saw Respectable last time. It didn't work out too well, but we see OD this time. Hopefully, it works out extremely well because I like OD too. I was actually considering playing him a few days ago for one of my POVs, but I didn't. I'll play him soon, guys. I'll play OD in a POV just so you guys can see how bad I am as a carry. But I'm getting better. I'm starting to learn what last hitting is. Like, I know the definition of last hitting. It's hit the creep before it dies. Yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh no, hit the creep and make it die. That's what I meant to say. So still some work to do, and I'm almost done with my juice, so give me a few moments, please. Excuse me. Ah, man, that was refreshing. And you guys may think it's very funny to hear me drinking juice boxes over here, but my wallet does not think it's funny because it costs $1.40 for 10 juice boxes, which I think is probably one of the best deals I've ever seen in my entire life. And I think that you guys can judge me however you want, but that is a lot of juice for such a little amount of money. And it also tastes pretty good. So, as far as the other picks that Team Magikarp could potentially go for, they could potentially go for a Skywrath Mage, they could potentially go for a Pugna, which I will be super excited to see. But if they go for a Pugna, then that pretty much means their front line person is going to have to be somebody on their last pick, like maybe an Earthshaker, or a Centaur even. But a Pugna is really nice versus OD because every time OD casts his Q, it's pretty much counted as a spell, and it does a lot of damage back to OD himself because it does cost a lot of mana. Yeah, OD's Arcane Orb costs 100 mana, and Pugna's Mana Flare, I think it does like 1.75 times the mana cost, or something higher. Maybe it's 3 times the mana cost. Whoever knows, or whatever it is, who knows? And it was pretty painful for OD to deal with that. And you know what? I need to make sure my audio settings are good. This is probably extremely late for me to figure this out, but anyway, Team Magikarp taking a sweet time thinking of the last pick. They had 20 seconds left in the timer. Maybe they don't care, and they go for Undying. Oh my gosh, Undying would actually be real nice. Basically, oh my gosh, they could potentially go for Undying plus Naga, and that is an extremely painful thing to deal with. Naga can come in, throw her ulti, and then Undying can throw his Tombstone, and the zombies will still spawn. They won't do any damage to anybody, but they'll spawn, and by the time Naga's song ends, there's 1,000 zombies surrounding you, and you're just taking all that damage. So they could potentially go for that. That'd be a really nice combination for them to go for. It's possible. It probably wouldn't be the most ideal, but it'd be really nice versus a Prophet, Nyx Assassin, maybe even OD. OD can Astro Imprison himself even if he gets netted, but Nyx Assassin, he'll get spotted out regardless of what happens. And there's an Alchemist ban as well. Team Magikarp obviously not liking Alchemist at all. They don't want Alchemist to be a factor in these fights. And Alchemist Wisp, I actually never thought of the combination, but that's actually a really nice combination. So League of Respectable Gentlemen are probably going to go for the Ricky, like I said, because they like their Ricky Wisp. They do it all the time. They could potentially go for that, or they could go for Sven, who meshes well with a Ricky, or who meshes well with a Wisp as well. Or they could just leave it at Wisp OD and then throw somebody else in there. Like maybe even a TA.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, it's not too far fetched, is it? TA versus Puck. Who wins that fight?
Reserve time.
We got reserve time getting used up by the League of Respectable Gentlemen. They're waiting for, they're delaying, they're drawing out this last pickup. And I have one free roll up left. Oh man, that makes me sad. I have to go buy some more. I just bought a whole entire pack, and I ate a whole entire pack today, guys. I feel horrible. And keep in mind, I'm saying this as I'm eating the last one, so I obviously don't feel that bad. It was worth it. All the calories and carbs that I just took in was definitely worth it. Oh yeah, and this also was like $1 or something like that for 6 fruit roll-ups at the store. I thought it was a good deal, so I went ahead and jumped on it. Pretty good. Okay, it was actually like $1.50, but still close enough. So, as far as combinations we can see out of the League of Respectable Gentlemen, we can see a Luna. Okay, so we're gonna have a Luna Wisp or a Wisp OD. More than likely a Luna Wisp, and OD's gonna be destroying it or dominating in that mid. Puck is actually really nice versus OD because she can pretty much silence OD, make sure he can't do damage. But Astral Imprisonment from OD will just make sure that Puck has no mana to do anything. I've actually seen it before where OD made a Faceless Void have like 7 mana, and he kept trying to Astral Imprison him, but Faceless Void had no intelligence left, so he wasn't stealing anything. And Faceless Void literally typed in chat, haha, I'm too stupid, you ain't got nothing to steal from me. And oh my gosh, we see a Kunkka. Heck yeah, I'm excited, guys. I am ready to see awesome things happen in this game. We see a Kunkka pick up, we see a see an OD pick up, we see a Luna Wisp potentially, and we also see the Prophet. So we might be seeing great things happen in this game. We might be seeing the most epic game of you guys' entire life, or maybe something like it. Don't really know, but I'm trying my hardest to hype it up as much as I possibly can, and I probably can't hype it up all that much.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. So I just got the last call up, so the other guys, wait, hold on, who was it? Stay Free? Yeah, Stay Free beat the other guys, so, oh, sorry guys, I'm trying to do brackets real fast. And alright, here goes my undivided attention, so you guys can actually see things. So let me go ahead and start off with introductions, because I keep forgetting to do introductions. Starting off with this Luna. On this Luna, we see Shredder. Moving over to this Wisp, we see Avanti on that Wisp, which was one of the people involved in the issues I was talking about before. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go see the last video before this one, or the video before that one even, so you can hear things developing. But Avanti was at the center of all that nonsense. So, moving over to Nyx Assassin, we see Iriki. I don't know how you pronounce that. We see Iriki on that Nyx Assassin. Moving over to this. Sorry, to this OD, we see Jenkins, not Leroy, but we just see Jenkins on him. Down on the bottom, on this Nature's Prophet, we see Legend Scary on that Prophet, not Legendary, but just a little bit scarier than that. And that pretty much rounds out the team for the team of League of Respectable Gentlemen, which is, that's definitely not League of Respectable Gentlemen. Anyway. Moving on down bottom, starting off with this Undying on the side of Team Magikarp. We see creepy Magikarp on that Undying. Yeah, he is pretty creepy. Moving over to this Kunkka. We see Friday Magikarp on that Kunkka. On this Shadow Demon, we see SESQ Magikarp on him. Down on the mid, on this Puck, we see Hungry Magikarp. And last but not least, on this top lane, we see standin.Light. So he's obviously breaking the pattern. He's obviously a stand-in. I don't know how I can tell, but he's obviously a stand-in, guys. So we see him on this Gyrocopter. Maybe he's Light of Heaven. Who really knows? Could be seeing some big names like that. So as far as the matchup goes, we have a trial lane up top. We have a Luna Wisp and a Nyx Assassin up top versus a Gyrocopter. We see Prophet taking crap ton of damage. He might be going down. He will be going down. Shadow Demon able to finish him off. Kunkka just doing crazy amount of damage. Oh man, that combination! I totally forgot about that combination. Basically. Well, Undying is kind of like an extra side thing, but basically between Kunkka and Shadow Demon, that's a lot of damage they can do. Shadow Demon throws out Disruption, Kunkka follows up with a Torrent, and you can it's easy to time out. I can't time it out because I'm just bad at Dota, but they can obviously time it out, and they did it well. They were able to finish off the Prophet because of that. And Undying is going to be heading top by the looks of it. So Undying rotating top, just trying to shoot these guys away. Wisp is losing a lot of her strength. And she now has not a lot of strength anymore. Nyx Assassin is around the corner. Undying does know he's over here, but he's going to bump into him, say nope, and run away. Meanwhile, in Dota land, in this mid lane, I mean, we see we see Puck and OD just going toe-to-toe. OD has stolen a little bit of her intelligence already. 8 intelligence stolen total. And she's not feeling it all that much just yet, but once OD gets like level 3 of that Astral Imprisonment and just starts stealing all her intelligence, Puck is going to be doing like 0 damage for last hits. It's definitely not helping out his last hitting as well. That's another thing to point out. She has 60 damage for her last hitting, or 64 damage whenever she has all her intelligence together. But I mean, If she has anything less than that, that's pretty darn hard to last hit. That's like a Bane versus your carry. Like, every time you try to go for your damage, Bane just throws out his Enfeeble. And you have like 0 damage. So the bottom lane has been abandoned completely by Nature's Prophet. He decides to go into the jungle very smartly. So he was first blooded down bottom. And between Kunkka and Shadow Demon, that's I mean, you can't let Kunkka snowball, because Kunkka can snowball pretty well. But by the looks of it, looked like the Dire did catch wind of this rotation out from Prophet, and they sent the Undying at top, very smartly so. So Undying can get a little bit farm himself. He's pulling. That's a double stack. So we'll be killing this entire wave. Wuss and Nick Assassin are here to take some XP. Nick Assassin picking off 2 of those guys, and Wuss might be able to pick off the other creeps. And we might be seeing team fight happen right here. Gyrocopter not really popping his rocket barrage just yet. And usually when Gyrocopter pops his rocket barrage, that's when they want to go. Was Puck losing all her intelligence? Look at this, her intelligence is pretty much gone. Well, it's not pretty much gone, but she's at -8 intelligence. Oh, it's only level 2, never mind. It's only level 2, so that's 6 times 3. 20... No, 18, wow. I'm about to say 24? No, it's 18, it's definitely 18. Puck doing a little bit of damage over here. The thing. OD throwing out the Astral Imprisonment. Puck no longer has any more mana. It's just all out of bottle charge. She's trying to build herself what looks to be a pendant, or a null talisman. Not a pendant. We got pings coming up top. We got these guys trying to rotate around. They see the Wisp over here. They see the poles going through here. So Gyrocopter's probably, yeah, it's gonna come through here, try to steal all this. Luna's on the wrong side of the map. She might be in a little bit of trouble. Gyrocopter throwing all his damage. And there's a Tombstone thrown by Undying, and a lot of damage getting done all around. Gyrocopter does go down. The rocket will be finishing off the Luna though, by the looks of it. And there's the damage getting done. Luna does go down, and Gyrocopter doesn't collect any XP from it, but she does still go down. Undying about to get the kill on top of this Wisp. And just one more. So I was about to say, one more decay, and she'll pretty much be going down. She does go down. Meanwhile, we got Nick Assassin on the run. Spike Carapace is up for him, so he can actually pop that if he really needs to. And he also has a smoke in his seat too, so he's probably getting ready to rotate mid and try to go for kills off his Puck. Who's looking pretty easy to kill with her -12 mana, or -12 intelligence, but she does get it back as soon as I say that. Meanwhile, down bottom, we got Kunkka just dominating his lane. Prophet, he's probably 6 slotted. No, he's 8 slotted. Holy crap, Prophet is like fully dressed, he's fully loaded, he's ready for this fight, guys. He is 8 slotted. Screw 6 slots when you have... Who needs to get 8 slotted, or 6 slotted when you can get 8 slotted? So he's over here with his taunt and everything. That's the taunt from the compendium. So Prophet is ready to fight. By the looks of it. OD trying to throw Astral Imprisonment on top of Puck. Puck very smartly through, using her phase shift to dodge it. Very well played on her part. And he does almost have his max essence shift. Typically with ODs, what you see him do, or whenever typically when you see ODs play, they either max their Astral Imprisonment and have most of their Essence Aura maxed out, or they max their Essence Aura and then they have most of their Astral Imprisonment up, and then they start going for the Arcane Orb. Basically, if you don't have your Astral, or if you don't have your Essence, one of the two maxed, it's not really worth going for anything else as OD. Meanwhile, on top, you see a little bit of damage getting done to Undying in the wrong part of the map, and Wuss taking all the damage in the world. She's trying to run away. Those zombies do have that bloodlust up, and they're going to go for it. But Luna's able to pick it off before all the damage gets done. And Wuss just barely juking on the outside of that decay. And she's going to be able to stay alive, live another day. Undying trying to go for those boots, Arcane boots. He does have the energy booster up first, so he can have the extra mana. It's probably a little bit more important to have the mana. Meanwhile, we got Shadow Demon coming from the middle of nowhere. Here's OD in a little bit of trouble. Not a little bit of trouble, he's in a lot of trouble. He's going to go ahead and turn around, try to fight. He can't break that tether, because if he does, he's going to die anyway. And he goes down. Just make sure these guys take the longest time possible I can get him down. Meanwhile, on top, what do we see? He's on this Gyrocopter. We see Gyrocopter just farming up. And oh my gosh, I have forgot to bring up the last into the knives. Again, once again, guys, once again. Kunkka doing extremely well on his bottom lane, despite this being a suicide lane. Prophet has pretty much been forced to come back into lane to make sure Kunkka doesn't get too big. Because free farming Kunkka, he can build whatever he wants. He can build that Shadow Blade, he can build that drum, he can build that... Oh, I was about to say Aghanim Scepter, but Kunkka doesn't build Aghanim Scepter. Phase boots, that's another thing. He can build Space Boots, he can build that Chrysalis, so he can just do all the damage, and he actually has a Tango, so he's going to be able to make it out alive. And we got, oh my gosh, Shadow Demon coming from middle of nowhere. They're going to go on top of this Prophet. Prophet in a lot of trouble. Kunkka throwing out the Torrent, and there's Prophet just barely able to get out. Kunkka throws a boat as well. If that would have landed. If that Torrent would have landed, Prophet would have died by that, but it doesn't matter. They had enough damage to actually finish him off, so he does go down. We got purple pings from Prophet going down on top of Kunkka. I think I think Prophet was complaining about Shadow Demon, saying, "Hey, why you no call Shadow Demon?" But there's really no vision for the Radiant or even the Dire. The Radiant have a little bit of vision on this part right here, so they can see the rune, but that's not really the ideal vision. Typically, you want to have that rune or that ward placed either here, or even over here, because over here is actually a really nice spot to have a rune or ward. So what did I say? I said there. Because I like it sound better. There. Or, oh man, if we see a big fight happening up top, we see Undying getting cut out. He's not going to be able to throw his tombstone there. He throws his tombstone finally. He will be going down. One way or another, that the K will be running out soon. He actually might be able to survive. He pops himself a healing stuff. He's just alive. Oh my gosh, how are you alive? Prophet comes up top, gets himself a kill, double kill, triple kill for Undying. Holy crap. Undying just turned in the tide of the fight. And Prophet did TP up top. He might be going down as well. Undying still trying to see if he can try to find the kill. Disruption, throwing from Shadow Demon. This would be a dead Prophet. No ultra kill for Undying though. No ultra kill for Undying. We might be seeing ourselves a carry Undying, guys. LOL. Luna's extra support. They're playing a new strat. That's what it is. OD trying to go for that 4-staff first. As you can see, he has himself that Ring of Regen, and we got a oh man. Nick Assassin gets a kill on top of the Undying. Is Nick Assassin level 6? Yes, he is level 6. So that was a Vendetta kill. Or that could have been a Vendetta kill. And we got Smoke of Deceit getting purchased everywhere. Smoke of Deceit on Shadow Demon, Smoke of Deceit up on Undying. And Prophet's still in jungle farming. He has his Ring of Basilius, so he's probably going to be going for, I'm assuming, the Hand of Might, or not even Hand of Might, it's probably just a Shadow Blade, and then build into a Mechanism, because he does have a lot of Iron Branches. That'll be a nice transition for him. Shadow Demon trying to come in, see if he can find an OD, but OD moving away a little bit too far. Nick Assassin coming in with his Vendetta up, but he's out of mana for anything else. He can actually, all he can do is throw a Vendetta crit, and that's really it. Everything else, that rhymed, because I had the time. But everything else will have to be OD's work. OD might be able to finish off Puck if he gets a few more things thrown off. And Puck is trying to go in. Puck does take all the damage, and there's no impale. Like I said, coming out from Nick Assassin, OD needs to go ahead and throw his Astral Imprisonment now. Or he turns around and throws his ulti instead, and there's not enough damage. Like I said, he needs to throw an Astral Imprisonment so he can get his intelligence up just a little bit. Prophet's coming in. These guys do see the smoke. The smoke is revealed, and there's some intelligence stolen by OD. Puck is still running away. She will be able to make it out alive, surprisingly. And I honestly think OD needed to throw his Astral Imprisonment and then pop his ulti. If he would have threw his Astral Imprisonment and then popped his ulti, I mean, yeah, of course, hindsight's 20/20. But if he would throw his Astral Imprisonment and then threw his ulti, Puck would have had less intelligence to have to counter OD's damage, and also OD would have more damage to deal with his ulti. So that'll help him out get that kill, because Puck only had like 3 HP left or something like that, 10 HP, something ridiculous. Meanwhile, down bottom, we see Luna in a lot of trouble. She's going to be going down. She can't just turn around, pop her ulti, and try to get the kill on top of Shadow Demon. She will almost be able to get the kill, but not enough. And there's a boat coming out from Kuka. It does get the stun on top of Luna. Luna taking a lot of damage. She will be going down. She's popped herself a magic wand, able to stay alive because of that. And Nick Assassin, he's going to be going down as well. If only he had mana for his Vendetta, he'll be alive right now.
Dire's middle tower is under
If
attack.
only he had the mana. Undying is here though. Undying is ready to fight, and Prophet's trying to kill the Tombstone as best as he possibly can. Undying doesn't have any soul rip, so he can't actually heal it up, and now Undying's on the wrong side of the river. He's trying to run away while he can. He has a soul rip finally up, and he can actually turn around and pop it now, but he gets stunned up by the tether, and he goes down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Lucky
attack.
well-timed stuns, and Luna did buy back to get into the fight. She didn't. I don't think she got a kill out of that. But she did buy back into the game, as you guys can see there. I was going to take a quick look at the items so we can see how everybody's progressing. Luna has those power chests, but she hasn't been having the best of times farming. She has 3 deaths to her name. Meanwhile, OD has himself power chests as well. He's going for, like I said, that 4-staff. So he's going to have his intelligence boosted up by that. It's going to be a little ways away from that.
Has been denied.
And the bottom tower for Radiant is denied, as you guys heard the lady say. And we got Puck with the haste room. She's going to find herself a Prophet, but she's not going to go for that. She doesn't want that. Meanwhile, down bottom, who's going down? This looks like it's going to be a Luna and a Wisp going down. The Wisp is the only one caught inside the tether. Luna about to be going down. Wisp does relocate back to base just to save her Luna. Luna sacrificing her life. Prophet TPing somewhere. Prophet TPing back to base. Wisp is going to bring the loot, or probably bring the Prophet. She should probably take the Prophet, and they might be able to do something. No, the whole entire raid, Dire side are down here. And Wisp almost able to make it out alive with that tether, but not enough. You must construct additional pylons. That's what they said about her HP. And the bottom tower was gone as well, so she wouldn't have been able to make it out that much longer anyway.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Let's say that. There we go. Taking a look at what else is going on around the map, we can see that just Prophet's rotating around trying to find all the farm he has. He has a phase boost. He's going to be going for the Hand of Midas after all, or potentially go for the Maelstrom. Hopefully he's going for the Maelstrom because that's a little bit late for that Hand of Midas, in my personal honest opinion. But he can still go for it if he really wants to. Puck picks herself up a double damage rune. She has her Blink Dagger up, which is a huge item for Puck to have. She can initiate all those fights whenever she wants to. Meanwhile, moving over to Shadow Demon, he has those Arcane boots, and he's pretty fine with that. OD, not really, it was getting close to his first 4-stat, but he doesn't really have it just yet. Nick Assassin has his Arcane boots up, so he can actually pop his Vendetta whenever he wants. He's trying to he's trying to scout out the field, trying to see who he can find. Kuka's here with his boat. Kuka's, oh man, that's another thing to mention. Kuka's mid-game price is actually pretty darn huge. His boat is pretty ridiculous in those fights, and we got a relocate coming on top of a Wisp. They're going for a Magikarp. The Magikarp's taking a lot of damage coming up from Luna. Luna pops her ulti as well, just to make sure they get the kill. That was definitely well needed. Wisp is going to be the one getting the kill, and they will be relocating back to wherever they came from. Wisp is going to leave Luna up top to farm. And Wisp came from the jungle. Meanwhile, we see Puck get herself a killing spree off the top of the OD, and we see the fight happen on the backside. Double kill for Puck. I can't really find her. There she is. She's over here. Nick's in a lot of trouble. He's going to pop his spike carry. He's trying to do what he can. Kuka throws out a Torrent. Very well played by Nick Assassin, able to pick himself off a Puck before he went down. He went down fighting, guys. He went down fighting indeed. Meanwhile, top tower taking a little bit of damage. Magikarp does TP up top. He did recently die to the Luna Wisp combination. The Silver coming up from him dying on top of Kuka, just healing himself up a little bit more. Kuka building a Shadow Blade, probably going to build Shadow Blade drums, and then start building his Chrysalis right afterwards, because that's a pretty dangerous combination. Chrysalis on Kuka is ridiculous. We got, I keep saying ridiculous. We got Kuka throwing out the Torrent, OD dodging it very smartly, and we got Prophet here, Prophet TP, and these guys are probably going to try to kill that Tombstone as fast as they possibly can. Here's a tree and just killing as fast as they possibly can. They don't want to do anything. OD getting tethered up by the Wisp, so he can attack a little bit faster. He's just leaving his Arcane Orb on, as you guys can see. His Essence Aura is up, it's maxed. So that means he's getting free regen. That's what that means. That's what it translates into. Meanwhile, down bottom, we see Kuka farming. So Kuka's trying to get what he can. Nick Assassin getting himself a kill on top of Magikarp, who's just hanging on top by himself. Luna also here to help out as well. And her ulti was on cooldown, but she did throw out a little bit of damage here and there. But yeah, Magikarp getting a little bit too close to the sun in that one. We got a relocate coming down bottom on top of Wisp and Luna. They're trying to go for the kill on top of this Kuka, who's around the side. He will be getting spotted out. There's a Torrent thrown out by Kuka. Beautiful Torrent. He will be able to get this kill on top of Wisp if he decides to. Luna's in a little bit of trouble. She finds out that she doesn't want to be here anymore. Kuka able to make it out alive. Luna did by herself. I think she bought herself a helmet down there before she went down, or maybe she had it before.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shadow Blade's up on Kuka. Shadow Blade is up on Kuka. So he's ready to jump in on those fights. Shadow Blade is really nice on Kuka because it gives, not only does it give him damage, which is something that you always want as a Kuka, you just want cheap damage, as cheap as possible, because your Tidebringer does do quite a bit of damage in an AoE. It's 60 bonus damage plus the like whatever cleave. I think it's a 50% cleave if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's 100% cleave. Even if it's 100% cleave, that's a crap ton of damage. Prophet going down on top to the Puck. I just see her Dream Coil was dropped on the ground. Like I said, continue on with Kuka. I actually I should know that. Okay. I'm gonna take a risk and say that Kuka's Tidebringer does 100% damage in AoE. Because I don't see anything that says otherwise. I don't see anywhere else that says otherwise. We got Wisp throwing out her spears, trying to see if she can push these guys back a little bit, but that's not enough to push these guys back. Kuka's coming in, he has his face boots up, he's running through the creeps, and Wisp is on a run. Wisp is like, bro, I don't want to be here anymore. Meanwhile, Undying, OD, trying to run away from a Puck. Puck will be able to make it alive. Gyre's courier goes down. I'm not too sure where it was. Oh, that was Nick Assassin picking it off. Assassinating a courier, definitely worth it. Finds himself a double damage rune of all things. Kuka probably wanted that. He's going to turn around. He has X mark spot up to level 2, so he could potentially catch out Nick Assassin, who might be going down if he does get caught outside of here. He will be getting caught out. There's an X mark spot thrown from Kuka on top of that Nick Assassin. Nick Assassin gets caught with everything. Boat coming up from Kuka, also torn as well. Just a little bit off on the boat, of course, because that's how it always works out. That's how it always works out. Undying throws out the tombstone. Everybody's getting caught inside of it, and there's no thing. Whatchamacallit? Didn't really matter. He went down. That's all that matters. And OD gets a kill on top of that and dying. Oh no, Nick Assassin, never mind. Nick Assassin gets a kill on top of that and dying. OD did do quite a bit of damage with his ulti though. So if I'm not mistaken, OD versus anti-mage, that's pretty much an even matchup because OD can replenish his mana easily and anti-mage can just deal a lot of damage to him while OD is dealing damage to him as well. So
Dire's
I don't know, apparently that's an even matchup. I honestly thought that anti-mage would just destroy the crap out of OD, but that's a classic matchup. Anyway, Nick Assassin taking a lot of damage coming from everybody from all sides. He doesn't have his Vendetta up. Actually, he did have his Vendetta up. He went, turned around, got a kill on top of the puck, and just barely got it off before anything happened on the backside. Meanwhile, we got a Shadow Demon trying to run, Undying, just man's up, turns around, throws out his ulti. He can't throw his tombstone as well. Kuka boat coming out is going to miss everything. There's a Nyx Assassin just barely able to scurry away. Kuka's on the run. Kuka's on the chase. He found himself. Oh my gosh, look at all that damage. 209.
Furled your sails, but good.
If I'm not mistaken. Which I think I am. Because it showed up in a red number. I thought it was more damage, but it definitely was like 209 or something like that. I guess it is quite a bit considering the fact that Kuka hits for 150. Who knows? Luna picking up herself her first piece of her BKB. Oka Club, really nice as it gives her that additional strength. It just helps her all around. She was farming on top just to get herself a little bit free farm. Central Ward placed up here probably by the supports to make sure that she had a nice time, a nice fun time, and had a little bit of warning before Nyx Assassin or Kuka showed up. Should try to go for the kill. Oh, sorry, before Kuka showed up, try to go for the kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not really much to talk about at the current point in time, so let's go ahead and look at the items as far as things going. And Prophet did go for the Hand of Midas after all. I still honestly think he should have went for the Maelstrom instead. The Hand of Midas is, yeah, sure, it's going to give him that extra increase in gold, but the earlier you get it, the better, the much better it will be. But as you guys can see right now, it's kind of slowing him down as far as getting his Shadow Blade up so he can actually push confidently. Right now, he has to be very timid as far as when he decides to go for things. And actually, now that I think about it, that Central Ward that was up top, that was definitely a Dire Central Ward. So, sorry guys, I definitely called that wrong. The Dire just basically make sure that they knew where Nyx Assassin was. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was Luna's, but it was not Luna's, of course. And here's Kunkka. Kunkka builds up, looks to be a Desolator? Or would that be a BKB? Probably, I don't know. Desolator Kunkka. There's a thought. Nyx Assassin all Vendetta up. He's going to find himself a Gyrocopter. He can potentially go for a kill. I don't think he have enough damage to actually get it. He needs support. Maybe he had a dagger, he might be able to get it. He's going to go ahead and throw out all his stuff that he possibly has. Gyrocopter's going to be able to make it alive. Throws out his stuff. Oh my gosh, Gyrocopter kills himself. Well played by Nyx Assassin. Well played by Nyx Assassin. He might be able to make it as alive as well. He's going to turn around and try to deny himself to these neutrals. He didn't have to do it at all. He could just kept going. Oh no. He turned that corner and saw a puck. He turned that corner and saw a puck, and he's like, oh crap, I need to get out of here. If only he had a Quelling Blade. And so ends the life of my last fruit roll up. Which makes it sad. Means I have to go buy some more. That was supposed to be before my lunch for work, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat these now. Continuing on the items, 4 step up on that OD. So he's gonna be pretty happy with running away now. Or he's gonna have an easier time running away from people who are trying to kill him. Puck has that Blink Dagger. And Undying more than likely going for a, I don't know what he's going for, but he has himself a headdress. He could go for a pipe. He could go for a mechanism. I honestly think a pipe would be much better better use of his gold as opposed to a mechanism. Mechanism, well, yeah, sure, it'll give him that 250 heal, but OD will pretty much destroy all that heal that you just got in like one auto attack. So having the pipe instead, which would heal him up for, or block how much? I think it's 400 magic damage. That's essentially maybe 2 OD attacks as opposed to just 1 OD attack. But do keep in mind that is, yeah, 400 spell damage. But do keep in mind, okay, hold on. Is that pure damage? That is not pure damage, is it? Holy crap, that's pure damage. Well, it says spell damage. It doesn't say magic damage. It says spell damage. So I think it blocks pure damage as well. We got Wisp relocating in up top. TP's coming in everywhere. These guys want to go for the fight. They know Luna's up here. They don't want to go for the kill. Gyro comes and pops his ulti just to make sure nobody follows him and nobody is left following him. Here's the Nyx Assassin. He's coming in for him. Here's Johnny. He's going to go for it. Will he be able to get the kill is a big question. Gyrocopter's still on the run. Nyx Assassin is he going to run far enough to actually get the kill on top of Gyrocopter? He sees no Gyro just yet. He sees himself a Puck though. He might be able to go for the kill on top of Puck, but I think Puck will be able to rebound a little bit faster and he'll be able to finish her off. Throws down the Observer in the jungle just to make sure he knows where everything is around the corner. And just barely misses Puck with that rotation. Meanwhile, down bottom we see who's getting caught out. Undying getting caught out, taking a lot of damage. He could have popped his ulti, but that might have been a waste of his ulti. Wuss and Luna did come back down bottom. Prophet TP'd in. Here's OD as well. This bottom tower is going to be getting sieged. The entire league of respectable gentlemen are down here, except for, of course, the one who's mid, who's dying right now. There's Nyx Assassin taking a lot of damage left and right. He will be able to pop his arcane boots and do nothing. Wuss, Dream Coil. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Dream Coil thrown out by the Puck, and there's a Shadow Blade up on Prophet, so that's a pretty late Shadow Blade. Luna dodging the ulti coming up from Gyrocopter just barely, but BKB's coming up on him as well. It's pretty sad to see. Gyrocopter's having such a good time, but right now he's struggling a lot. And oh my god, oh yeah, something's in the room that's making me sneeze. I don't know what it is, but it hurts. I think it might be my fan. Someone got cut my fan off, and are these guys going for Roshan? They could go for Roshan. Yeah, Kuka does enough damage. No Hilda and Dominator on him just yet, though. But they're going to go for it anyway. BKB's up on Gyrocopter. Kuka trying to do as much damage as possible. He's getting perma bashed, and he might be going down. Or he's going to have to get rid of the aggro. Here's Undying. Undying pops. What's that? Yeah, Undying's going for a mechanism. He pops that buckle to make sure everybody has additional armor. I'm pretty sure the Radiant did see these guys walk in, because this Observer was right here. They just saw them all waltz in, and they're probably not going to stop him from fighting or from killing it. And the Aegis does go to Gyrocopter of all people. I honestly thought it was going to go to Kunkka, but Kunkka doesn't need it. Apparently. Whew, okay. That feels better. So as far as who's this around here, this is Puck. She's hanging out. She's built herself what looks to be a sheep stick, which actually be really nice versus an OD. Also be really nice versus a Luna as well. So if you kill one, you can kill the other. And look at that gold graph. That gold graph is just spiking all over the place. It did a nice little tumble down onto the dire side, mainly because of all those kills that you guys see them getting right over there. I think this was the what was this? I don't remember when this was. That's bad. I should know when this was, but I don't remember what that was. Sorry, guys. Meanwhile, the XP graph, as I always say about the XP graph is relatively irrelevant because the longer the game goes on, closer to version 0. But it's still a really nice indicator where everybody is at the current point in time. We see Nyx Assassin find himself a Puck, and Puck is getting stalked. I don't know if she knows that she has a stalker. She will know soon. She's just casually walking around her jungle. Yeah, there she goes. Now she knows. Throws out the illusion or phase shift. And she throws out silence as well. Trying to run away while she can. She throws out a negative urn charge from Nyx Assassin on top of Puck, so Puck can't blink away. And Puck taking a lot of damage. She might be going down after all. Prophet ulti bouncing around and we'll just barely miss it. Here's Kunkka. Oh my god, Kunkka just coming from nowhere like a baller and just slapping Nyx Assassin in the face saying, no bro, you know kill Puck. And Puck makes it out alive. Well played. This is pretty much outplayed on the side of Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin tried to go for it. He almost had it though. He almost had it. I'll give him that much. But that phase shift timing on Puck. Anyway, we have Luna and Wuss just hanging out in the jungle together. Well, Luna is trying to farm her bigger item. I think she might be going for herself or for a Yasha soon. She has a BKB up, which is actually a huge item for her to have. But a Yasha would be really nice, much better for her to have as far as actually being able to do damage and chase people. Because Luna does move fast as crap already. She's naturally one of the fastest heroes in the game. I think she is the fastest hero in the game. So if you give her a Yasha, she just moves like super crappily fast, and was throwing out the tether as well. That just helps her move even that much faster. Nyx Assassin throws out his Vendetta. These guys are going to go ahead and go for a kill on top of mid. There's a Prophet here as well. Kunkka's going to pop a Shadow Blade of his own, and he throws out the X marks the spot. I think he might have made a big mistake. These are not the droids he was looking for. He could turn around and throw his boat, but it won't be enough. Undying throws out everything he possibly can, trying to do what he can to stay alive. A lot of damage coming out from OD on top of him. Gyrocopter loses all his HP in like a few hits. That's basically for one ulti from OD. He has no intelligence. And there's a Gyrocopter. He's going to be going down once again. Puck blinks in, throws out a silence as well. Luna pops her ulti. These guys will be able to wipe out the entire dire side, and it looks like a very unfortunate turn of events. Puck trying to do what she can to survive. Triple kill for OD, and that, oh man, that was, oh jeez. That's going to be a free tower. That's possibly going to be 2 towers. They could rotate down bottom. And I basically see what Kunkka's drawing on the map. He's basically saying they were all here, and he was about right there when they started fighting. And the rest of his team was right about here, so they couldn't really get there fast. It was like Puck was still trying to like truck it on down here to try to jump into the fight. I don't know what I'm drawing. And we got Prophet saying anyone else lagging. I'm not too sure what's up with that, but we are on the USA East servers, which is what the official server is supposed to run on, unless otherwise agreed to. But anyway, basically Kunkka was about right there. It's about right there when he turned around, threw out the X marks to spot on top of somebody, and then there was a Prophet chasing this way. There was an invisible Prophet chasing this way. There was an invisible Nyx Assassin chasing this way, and basically Kunkka getting rid of his invisibility just initiated the fight altogether. Nyx Assassin's like, okay, that's a free impel. He got the impel as all the damage followed up around the side, and oh man, things got ugly pretty darn fast. He basically thought there was only a Luna chasing him, or maybe a Luna and a OD. Either way, he did go down. We got an OD about to be going down actually. He has a Rod of Atos, big item for him to have. That basically gives him so much survivability, also gives him the ability to just make sure you can't run away. Wiz does jump in, throws out her Dream Coil right on the back. OD getting silenced up, and she needs a stun, no stun at all. Here's a Wiz coming in with the Luna. Luna does not have her ulti just yet, but if she did have her ulti, she will be going for the kill. OD throwing up the heal on top of that Shadow Demon, make sure Shadow Demon can stay alive. If he needs to heal for himself, he goes down as well. Meanwhile, Prophet TP's in. Kunkka doing all the damage in the world. X marks the spot, thrown on top of Kunkka. So X marks the spot, thrown on top of Prophet. Prophet taking all the damage. And does somebody have a gem? That's a gem up on Shadow Demon. Wow. Prophet not able to run away. Here's the Nyx Assassin. I heard that Vendetta. That Vendetta was popped. These guys are looking for him. These guys know he's here somewhere, but he's over here. The Master of Jukes just juking away. He's gonna make sure he stays out of range of that Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon's still searching for him though. Meanwhile, Garkop's killing his ancients. It wasn't a stack, it was just a single ancient camp, sadly. Or maybe it was a stack, I don't know. He did take a nice little chunk of damage, but there's no Helena Dominator that I can see on his team at all. Yeah, no Helena Dominator, so there's no stacks going on. Meanwhile, Luna has herself a Yasha. Or not Yasha, has herself a Manta Style. Much better than just a Yasha. It's a Yasha plus more damage. That's what it is, guys. That is what it is. It's a Yasha plus more damage, and that's what Luna has right now. She's pretty happy with that. It gives her some additional strength. It gives her some additional intelligence. It gives her things to help her kill people faster. That is what it gives her. Meanwhile, Prophet down bottom, he has a sheep stick up. That's a big thing to point out. I forgot about that, but I did see it. Yeah, he used it on top of Kunkka. What is it? OD has a Rod of Atos. Nice item for him to have. Like I said, it gives him survivability. Also gives him the damage. Make sure nobody can run away. There's a Blink Dagger up on Puck. She also has a Mystic Staff. She's trying to build herself something. Possibly a Sheep Stick of her own, because there's no Sheep Stick on her team just yet. Maybe a Sheep's Guard even, but probably Sheep Stick's probably a higher priority, especially going against that OD or that Luna. BKB up on Garka, the BKB up on Kunkka, very rightly so. OD can't do any more damage to you if you pop your BKB. I would love to see a Heaven's Halberd come up on either Kunkka or Undying. Those would be really nice items for them to have. Speaking of Undying, Undying's taking quite a long time trying to build that mechanism. As you guys can see, he still doesn't have it built just yet. He has 270 or 280 gold right now. And that mechanism is going to be a long ways away. I think he's been dying a little bit too much for him to actually have that form. Actually have the luxury of having the mechanism up. That is a tall order indeed for him to have. And oh, by the way, they still need people to buy rewards and stuff. That, of course, that has been a Shadow Demon buying all the rewards, but I'm pretty sure Undying has bought maybe a few rewards here or there just to help his team out. Kunkka has a gem. Big thing for him to have. Basically, he can spot out the Prophet. He can also spot out the Nyx Assassin whenever they try to come in for the kill. But I'm not too sure what much he can do about it. There's no gem on the side of the Radiant just yet. And OD looks like he's going for a Sheep Stick too. So those are things all to think about. All things to think about. All things considered. I think the Dire are definitely in a nice position right now. Shadow Demon following this Prophet. He's going to go and throw it to the disruption on top of Wiz, make sure Wiz can't do anything, and we might be seeing a big fight happen around here somewhere soon. But yes, we do see the big fight happen around here. Luna can't get around the Prophet, who's going to stand still and be like a jerk. Who's that? Somebody just went down. I don't know. Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon did go down. The fight does break out in the middle of nowhere. And Wisp going down around the backside. Luna trying to man out versus a Magikarp and a Kuka, but they both popped their BKB. Said, "Hey, bro, you know, kill me now. You know, kill me now." And there's an OD throwing out the ulti. Beautiful ulti, catching out almost everybody with that ulti. Kuka just barely didn't go down. I'm surprised Kuka's still alive. And that's essentially a team wipe. That's essentially a team wipe, guys. Kuka's in zero shape to actually do anything. Prophet can TP forward and possibly pick him off, and nobody's going to be able to respond. Shadow Demon might be able to throw out a disruption, but that'll be it. And it looks like Team Magikarp just struggling so much to actually keep themselves relevant. I honestly thought it was going to be a case of where OD was just going to be continuously ganked, which he was ganked a lot between the puck and the. Actually, no, he wasn't ganked. I'm sorry, guys. I'm mixing my games up. I'm thinking like a Shadow Demon Rubik, which was last game. But I think even that game went a little bit longer. And we see a fight happen on top. We see a Sheep Stick on top of Kuka. Kuka taking all the damage in the world. He goes down. Geometry Sight dropped on the ground. Wisp relocates, and just to make sure that there was nowhere that he can run. And we got a pause coming out from OD. Oh, Prophet had a crash. Oh man, that sucks. Oh man, you know what? I haven't been keeping track of pauses, have I? They don't need to know that. They don't need to know that, guys. They don't need to know that. I forgot who's been pausing so far. But yeah, that was Team Magikarp's pause.
Tower has fallen.
Yeah, that was League of Respectable Gentlemen pausing. I should be writing these things down, but you're supposed to be allowed like 3 2-minute pauses. But I just basically give you 6 minutes to pause, because it makes it easier. But due to things that happened last time, there was another caveat added to where you can only pause 3 times, absolutely, no matter how long it lasted. And of course I had a 6-minute time limit, but there was rumors of spam and pause all over the map, and it was pretty annoying. Anyway, so I got that written down on the back of a receipt. That was my gas receipt. Whoops, I don't need to be writing on that. I need to be saving that. We see a whole bunch of rotations coming down bottom. Who's just getting caught up? That was a Nyx Assassin. He can't do anything. He can pop his Vendetta, but he's still going to be taking all the damage. I think Shadow Demon might be able to finish him off. Yeah, so the ulti will be able to end his life. The Undying was able to steal his strength, make sure that Nyx Assassin couldn't recover, and he pretty much went down. Smoke of the Sea used up by Shadow Demon. These guys want to go in for something, or possibly just run back home and try to see if they can get anything. Undying was attacking inside of smoke? Oh no, I'm not sure what just happened. Anyway. Shadow Demon, around the backside, wrong side of the river. Sorry, wrong side of the Roshan pin, and I think Luna just barely missed him. Luna will be able to go for the kill. Time. 4-step forward, coming out from OD. These guys want to go for the kill. They're going to be able to get the kill, but Kuka gets a beautiful torrent. Bolt coming in as well, catches the OD. OD might be going down pretty darn fast. There's an ulti tombstone thrown out by Undying, catching the people with the zombies. Luna doing all the damage and more, getting the double kill for her. Meanwhile, Kuka throws out a torrent right where he stands, catches the Luna. He's going to go for the man fight and gets a kill on top of Luna. And, whoa, who's this? They're still fighting around the backside. Prophet trying to do what he can to run away, but I don't think he'll be able to do much. His Shadow Blade will be coming up in another 1 second. He buys himself a full entire Javelin as opposed to buying the MKB. And this guy's had no detection right now. Prophet will be able to TP out just because this guy's had no detection. And oh, by the way, there's a Geometry Sight. MKB up on that Prophet. And he did go for that Demon Edge first. I didn't see that, but he did have it, obviously. His MKB's up, and these guys are going to, or Dire are going to go ahead and go for Roshan. Radiant are going to go ahead and go for Roshan, because all of Dire are essentially dead. Magikarp and Kuka are the ones who can do a lot of work, and they can actually stop this from happening, but they're a little bit too far ways away. Roshan does go down, Luna picks it up, and she's also built herself what looks to be a butterfly. Which looks to be a really nice item. That Mantis Style's up, so I can't complain at all. Like I said, whenever I see it, I much prefer to see a Mantis Style over a butterfly on top of a carry, like Luna or Gyrocopter even, because Mantis Style's really nice, but butterfly, and it's just a naked butterfly. I mean, it doesn't give you, it's overrated. It doesn't give you as much as what a Mantis Style gives you. which is not as much agility, of course, not as much damage, but it gives you that ability to juke things. Like if somebody throws a purge on top of you, you can get rid of it. I think you can get rid of it with your Manta style. If you want to siege towers really fast, you can use it to siege towers really fast. And let me go and bring it up so I can put my money where my mouth is. It gives you 26 agility plus, oh that's it, 26 agility plus movement speed. And a butterfly gives you, where's the butterfly? A butterfly gives you 30 agility plus 30 damage and 35% evasion plus 30 attack speed, which is actually really nice. It's a lot of stuff it gives you, but it's really expensive. And a Manta style is a much safer thing to go for because Manta style gives you strength at least. It also gives you intelligence. Not a whole lot, but 10. Just 10. 10 is still a lot. Kunkka has that crystals. He's building himself as Daedalus. I think he has enough. He almost has enough gold for it. He has that recipe up already. And Puck has a sheepstick. Oh my gosh. Things just got real. Let me go ahead and bring out the net worth so you guys can see that and so you guys can know who's worth the most on the map. And as you guys can see, Prophet surprisingly worth the most on the map. That hand of mine is actually able to pay off. Oh my gosh, look at this ancient stack. Luna just killing it all with the help of Wisp and Prophet, of course. Oh dear God, that was a horrible sound effect. Valve, please delete, please nerf. That was a bad sound effect. I was like, I thought my computer was dying on me. That's what my computer sounds like when it dies, guys. That's what my computer sounds like when it dies. Anyway, giant ancient stack getting killed, Luna getting all the gold, but the XP was getting spread around, which is what these guys wanted because Wisp needed her levels. I think is everybody level 16? Shit. Let's see. Pretty much everybody except for the supports are level 16, which is huge. Once Wisp hits at level 16, that's going to be even huger. Nick's assassin close to level 16, but and he'll be able to Vendetta permanently in Vendetta. I think he can permanent Vendetta now. No, he can't. He can't permanent Vendetta just yet. He found himself a Magikarp in the jungle though, and he also found himself in a dying around the side. These guys do not know that he's here. He was dewarding, and there's a free kill on top of the Magikarp. The Magikarp is taking a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, all the damage coming out from Prophet. Prophet with that MKB, just making sure that he can't do anything to run away. And Undying just says, "Screw this, guys. Screw you guys. I'm going home." Daedalus is up on that Kunkka, or Daedalus as he calls it. I don't know which one was more appropriate, but Daedalus does sound right. That's what he says. And then OD needs more intelligence. He's only hitting for 209 pure damage. He needs to hit for more. He needs to hit for more, guys. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for that. No. That pure damage is actually quite a bit of damage. That's more damage than some people's nukes. Wisp is going to be getting S-Marks spotted, and she's going to be taking a lot of damage around the corner. She will be dying to... No, she will not be dying to Cookie just yet. OD gets saved, yeah, he gets saved by the Wisp, and there's a lot of damage getting done on top of Kunkka. Prophet able to finish him off, and oh my gosh, a huge ton of events. Luna popping her ult, he's just playing drums on top of everybody's head. Butterflies up on her. These guys well baited, and he was able to survive long enough to have the cavalry show up and kill everybody. Just make sure the Dire stay there a little bit longer trying to kill her. And Kunkka going down around the corner of that. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon is only survivor of that, but he was trying to defend the top tower. And he is able to successfully defend that. Meanwhile, moving on down bottom. Magikarp to ulti does fly. OD trying to get the Astral Prison, but it wasn't enough. Or he wasn't. I don't think he was in range. And Luna pops her Manta style. Just go ahead and use those bouncing blades to bounce everywhere, all around the map, killing everything all at once without aiming at it at all. Blink 4 coming out from Nick's stats, and he throws out Impale and goes out all the damage he needs to possibly throw out on top of that Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon does go down. Luna just killing stuff, still with her Manta style illusions. And I honestly think this might be GG, guys. That is 2 sets of racks gone down. Kunkka's not back up just yet. Magikarp, he's the only one alive that can really hold these guys back, but even he won't have enough. His cooldown will be back up in 6 seconds. I will never not ult you. Basher's up on Prophet. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen a Prophet build an A-Blade. I don't think I've ever seen a Prophet build an A-Blade. But this Prophet has an A-Blade right now. Kunkka throws out a torrent. These guys are still trying to go for the last fight. GG's getting thrown out prematurely. Wisp says, "Hey bro, you guys are done for it." And these guys are like, "No, we're still fighting. We're going to go for it." Luna might be able to get the kill on top of everything. She might be going down too. She has ages, she doesn't care. She's going to turn on man fight. She'll be happy to man fight. Kunkka does go down, and I hear Astral Imprisonment. There it is. Astral Imprisonment thrown on top of Magikarp. The Magikarp goes down. Unstoppable throw on top of Prophet, and the GG's were thrown out. I think it was the offensive GG's. Yeah, those were GG's thrown out on the winning team. Oh, never mind. GG well played, thrown by Undying. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, really. We got a GG throw up on dying, and then everybody was GG's out, and that's the end of the game. GG well played everywhere, and Ace is going to be reclaimed in 30 seconds. Luna needs to go ahead and die. She has a die jump. Whoa. Anyway. Played. Oh. Anyway, my name is CulBlu, but you guys, this game of SECS, this is the semifinals. Sorry, this is the semifinals. Yeah, because this is definitely in that semifinals bracket. Let me make sure I switch everything. Oh my gosh, I'll freak out if I didn't switch this back. But I did switch it back. There you go. We see Team Magikarp did drop out. League of Respectable Gentlemen, and we're the ones who picked up the victory on that one. So we will be seeing our final matchup, which will be between the League of Respectable Gentlemen versus Stay Free. And that will be a best of 3. So guys, stay tuned. Oh, I can't really say stay tuned because it's not live or anything. But definitely be ready to check that out. I will be, those games will be following this one and the video playlist thing. And my name is CulBlu. Hope you guys enjoy the games. I'll see you guys whenever.